After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we see the number 10 team of the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Too much speed for the defense.
But Chris, if you remember yesterday, the offensive coordinator told us that he thought if he could get the ball to this receiver, he had a chance to make plays for them. And here we are in the opening drive of the game. First play, they give him the football, and you can see what he can do.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to the air on the first play. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Syracuse getting set now for the 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Toppins. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Toppins. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, 1st down. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Now they call a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a deep shot to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UNC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Toppins.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Design quarterback run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, North Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. from the gun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Here's a fumble way above. It's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He breaks free.
Returner brings it out to the 42. And your North Carolina Tar Heels will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Dropping back, it's Lopez. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage in the 1st down.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Matthews. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down of the 17.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orange. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Caught quickly. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for first down yardage. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how...
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. He brought down. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Lopez. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's picked for a third 10 tonight. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. Sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Tackle, but 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Neal. Looks like Syracuse will have the 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Syracuse lines up quickly. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now they'll come out second down and goal from the 10. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Syracuse. The comeback is on. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the right here. Powers through. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Quarterback making some changes at the line. A play action, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Wants to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Orange. Look out, a whole different game now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Pounding away with the run game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.